Olivia just to say hello.
Hello.
What is your name?
His
Name is what? Jachima. How are you, Jachima? Are you having fun in this Cape Town? Are you having fun in Cape Town? Are you having fun? Tell us, are you having fun? Say yes.
Yes.
I'm having fun. You want to live in Cape Town? No? You want to go back to your Rustenburg? You want to fly in the air? Where do you want to live? Joburg? Joburg. Okay. So we are still in Cape Town. We are going to the Two Oceans Aquarium today. Yeah, we're already there somewhere. You can see the hold up. The hold up is hold up in. You want to say hello?
In 200 meters, slight right.
Hello. We're going to say hello.
Hello.
Hello. So, yeah. Hello, Dachi. Say, how are you? I'm fine. So, guys, this is still clips from our Cape Town holidays, and I just want to make a commentary using those videos. Okay, I just want to react to a video whereby Naledy, a South African, YouTuber, and yeah, she's an internet person. She's a YouTuber. We all know her. She talked about why she thinks foreigners, Americans, and people should stop coming to South Africa. I will just say what I think about that video, make my own. So first, and let's listen to what Naledy has to say about this.
Stop it, guys. I need you guys to stop it. Stop right now. Stop coming to South Africa. No, I'm being serious. No, don't get me wrong. Like, I have no problem with the fact that you guys are realizing that South Africa is a beautiful country and we have a lot of cheap shit. But the problem with you guys coming here is that everything is getting expensive. Like, every single second TikTok, an American is here. Someone's going to the safari. Everything's becoming expensive. Nando's cost $600 for a full chicken. This is all your fault. And stop saying everything is cheap. Things is not cheap for us. Nizweni. I mean, already we gave you Amapiano. We gave Amapianos to the world. Don't bring the world to us. This is exactly why Drake was hiding his child from the world, because you guys always want to be up in our business. Talking about how beautiful Cape Town is. This is all amazing. Do you know that I can't afford to go to Cape Town because of you? Yes, I'm talking to you, Shelly. Stop saying how beautiful Cape Town is and how cheap it is, because I can't even afford to go to Camps Bay. Okay? I need to save up for that shit now. Thanks to you. I'm really not trying to be mean. Like, I'm really not trying to be mean. I love you guys so much. I know a lot's going on. I know South Africa is beautiful and we've got lots of animals. But please, guys, please stop coming here. Just for now. Just tone it down. Cyril, switch off the electricity. Pick up the load shedding. Do something. Do anything. But don't come here. Stop it, guys.
My take on this is this. Okay, so for me personally, as a Nigerian who lives here in South Africa, I always talk about Nigerians, the reasons why I think Nigerians should not come to South Africa, or Africans, reasons why I think people should not come to South Africa, especially for migration purposes. Okay, however, Naledy, a South African, she's also talking about why she thinks people should not come to South Africa for vacation purposes. Okay, I don't think she's making this video in a bad light. I don't think she's making it out of dislike for foreigners or for Americans. She mentioned Americans, Europeans, and tourists generally. I would not say she's making this video in that light. Knowing Naledy, because I've always been watching her and her sister Nomelina, they are also well traveled, and they're good. They're good. Okay, so I don't think she's making it out of spite or something, but she's kind of, not personally for herself, I will say, but she's making it based on people. She kind of trying to put herself in the shoes of the average person who lives in South Africa, what they are facing because of for the fact that foreigners, tourists come to South Africa to tour, and especially Cape Town. Okay, that's what I think. She herself, I know that obviously she can afford any Cape Town trip or any trip to any part of the country or even outside the country, but she's kind of probably listening to what people. So we are now at the aquarium and the girls are having so much fun down here at Africa now every now and then, and you know she travels. But for her, I think she's not saying it in a bad note. That's one. This is the Isle of Starfishes. So there are starfishes and other fishes here. Let me just show you guys. Starfish is there. Starfish is there. Oh, wow.
I didn't want to touch
Yeah.
it.
What's the name of this one?
It's a false stonefish.
Fall stonefish.
It's so
Where did they write it? What did you call it again? Fall stonefish. Poisonous or venomous?
shallow pond.
Is it poisonous or venomous? Also be reading the things that pertains to the fish. So if you ask me myself, having traveled to Cape Town several times, and I just traveled to Cape Town in December, I will say that Cape Town is not cheap. Is not cheap in any way, shape or form. For at least we here in South Africa, or we here in Africa, if you want to compare the prices of things in Cape Town, oh my god, it's very, very expensive. I said it in a few of my vlogs. You can go back and watch some of my Cape Town vlogs. I said that Cape Town is very, very cheap. I talked about the fact that you know, the fact that Cape Town is beautiful requires maintenance, and yeah, and that is my own rationale for the Cape Town being, you know, expensive. Cape Town is expensive. What's the name South Africa is not a cheap country. That's a fact. South Africa is not cheap in any way. However, Cape Town itself is not in any way cheap. Okay, if you look somewhere, you will see if you want to talk about why the Americans or Europeans say it's cheap, I will say that, you know, their basis of comparison is because they come with American dollars. Remember that one American dollar is equals 18 rand, okay, here in South Africa, or thereabout. It fluctuates around 18, 20, you know, just thereabout. So you can imagine coming from US and coming with dollar and changing it. Of course, it's going to look cheap for you if you come from America. I know that once or twice that my siblings in America just gift my kids money. If they gift them like $300 or $500, is money here for us. Okay, so with that comparison, is not cheap, if I would say so myself. Or not to talk of the pounds and euro. Pounds is the most, you know, the highest currency in the world. So pounds may even be up to 22 per rand. Okay, so you can imagine if I'm coming with like say 1,000 pounds to just spend it in Cape Town. Of course it will be cheap for me because I'm spending a higher currency, and yeah, anything I do, remember my basis of comparison will be my pounds. I always spend pounds. Now I have to, you know, change pounds to a relatively lower currency, and I will go you know, all over TikTok and all over social media to say, oh, the country is cheap and it's beautiful. Okay, so that will be their basis of comparison. The fact that they have to spend a higher currency, they have to, you know, change it to our own rand here. So it will be cheap for them. It's not going to be expensive for them at all. But you can't compare it. Let's compare it with somebody coming from Nigeria, say, so coming from Nigeria, you know, changing the naira, that rand is higher than the naira. So changing naira to rand right now, if somebody was coming from Nigeria to, you know, for holidays, the person, even if the person is very rich, you know, because your basis of comparison is also naira, you wouldn't say that, oh, Cape Town is so cheap. You enjoy your stay if you have the money from Nigeria. You will definitely enjoy your stay, okay, but you wouldn't be screaming and saying, oh, it's so cheap, because remember, you're changing your low currency to a higher currency. You get my point. So I feel that will be the basis of comparison. Cape Town is very beautiful. You can see this is the Two Ocean Aquarium. The kids were having mad fun. Adults have fun. You can see foreigners everywhere. Foreigners are all over the place, you know. Tourists are all over the place, from Europe, America, Canada, Australia, everywhere in the world, they come to Cape Town in Christmas because some of those countries, European and American countries, are quite cold, so it's actually a good weather for them to come and spend Christmas. So they enjoy it, and of course they come with a higher currency, and it's nothing to them. They spend a lot because they have the money to spend. That's one thing.
Chico, enter.
So this is like a fish tank where kids can take pictures. They go inside, they're like
Kids can go inside and have a good look and take a picture.
So guys, that's what I think. I actually don't think that the tourists and making those videos is out of their intention is to make the country more unbearable for us or more expensive for us. However, I want us to see it from the basis of comparison. They are comparing apples to bananas. They are comparing dollars and rands. That's what they are comparing, which does not make sense if you ask me.
It looks like a zebra mixed with a giraffe.
The truth is that when foreigners come to South Africa, they really have so much fun. I won't lie. South Africa is very beautiful. They have the safaris. The Americans, and they don't have so much animals, so they like the safaris. They come to what's it called, Northwest. They see they go to Sun City. They go to Cape Town. They go to Durban. There's a lot of things to see, and there's a lot of places to visit. So they have the money to spend. So it makes a lot of sense that they are very excited. You can see they come with their kids, they come with their friends, families, and all that. It just makes sense for them to come to TikTok, create content, say, oh, it's very cheap, it's very beautiful, and all that. However, it doesn't sit well with us here because it's not cheap. Yes, it's not cheap for us at all. I won't lie, it's not cheap for us. It's very, very expensive. And then let us also talk about the fact that they also save. Let's not lie, they actually do plan for their holidays. Americans, Europeans, if they want to go for holidays in December, they have already said from January to plan. That is something we don't do so much. I'll say to myself, in my family here, we don't plan for holidays for so long. Some South Africans, have talked to a few friends, ladies, that she said they have a group of friends. They plan from the first in January. They already know where the places they are going to. Some people plan, but we in Africa, we don't do it so much. So Americans, those people, they already plan, save up. Even though they have good currency and all that, they also save for their holidays. It's not cheap. So when you're in the mood for holidays, you're actually spending. You don't mind spending. I know myself, if I'm going for holidays and I have some money, I spend. And you just be in the mood for holidays, you spend more than planned. So that's why it happens that a tourist city like Cape Town, they hype the prices of things. Okay, they hype the prices of things. That's why it seems so expensive for us. Look at this whole scenario. The fishes, like Cape Town is beautiful. Did you see the 2 ocean aquarium? The aquarium is massive. I don't know how many places you see this in out of Cape, like in the whole world. This aquarium is very big. The exhibition and all that, so big and so beautiful. Guys, at this point we are trying to say the sharks. This is where the sharks are. And the kids were just having their own time with their daddy, and I was just having my own time. People see, these are tourists, you see, and they have so much fun. I won't lie. So that is it. It's so beautiful out here. I wouldn't blame anybody that sings the praises of Cape Town. These are sharks. They have real life sharks here in the 2 ocean aquarium. A lot of sharks are here.
These are some of the animals you get to see here. Some of the fishes, rather. These are all. Green turtle is also here. It's also a sea animal, obviously.
So guys, for me, I have visited Cape Town 3 times and I don't mind going again. In fact, I don't mind going again. So that is how interesting Cape Town is. This is the part where you see the sharks, the turtles, and different kinds of bigger reptiles. So guys, let's talk about inflation. Yes, inflation is a big one right now. Naledy talked about why she was saying those things, that Cape Town has become so expensive that she has to save up and plan. That is not even easy for the average person. That chicken is now 600 per full chicken in Nando's. My point is this, I don't know if that's the price, but the point is that inflation is crazy everywhere in the world. South Africa is not an exception. Honestly, guys, yesterday I went to buy a few things from the grocery shop. I didn't find it funny. Like, it's been happening to me. I've been complaining. My husband is even tired of me complaining because I'm the one that does the, spending. I know how expensive things are. It is very, very, very expensive, regardless of anything anybody can tell me. So, I think that's what the whole thing she's complaining about is the real impact of inflation. We are not even talking about it enough. People, I don't know if people are having raises in their place of works and all those things. Salaries are the same while inflation is crazy all over the world. I've talked to people in different parts of the world, Australia, America, and it's very same thing. Even in Nigeria, it's crazy. I asked my sister to buy me a few things in Nigeria, and she was like, oh my God, things are expensive. She kept telling me, send more money, it's not enough. If not, you won't see anything. So my point is that things are mad crazy everywhere in the world. Bread that you buy 15 rand before is now 20 rand. Things, rice, the other day I went to buy 2 kg of rice, is 50 rand. I'm like, I'm not doing this thing. Like, the point is that it's so crazy everywhere. It's not even it's the effect of inflation. I would say after COVID-19, after 2020 and 2021, we had a little bit of break. 2022, things started skyrocketing, the price of things started skyrocketing. Then 2023, it became really, really worse. Then this year, 2024 and 2025, oh my God, it's been nothing to write home about. So I don't know if you guys are not, if you're feeling the effect of the inflation on the please tell me on the comment section what you think. Like, how are people coping? I've been asking myself, how do people actually cope? Things are expensive. Even the tariffs, electricity tariff has gone up, water tariff have gone up. Yesterday my husband was like, look at how much they're asking me to pay for water. Can you imagine? I was like, I told him it's inflation. The effect of the inflation has affected the prices of everything everywhere in the world. South Africa has never been a cheap country, not to talk of with inflation. So I will say that what Naledy was actually trying to say is that things have become unbearable. I don't know if we have to blame it on the tourists and the tourists, but things have become very unbearable, I would say. Okay. So guys, here in the Two Ocean Aquarium in Capetown, South Africa, there are different fishes and there are different sections. I was just going through all the sections, and me and the girls were going on their own. We just saw these little shark fishes, and we saw fire fishes, and this is the exhibition side, microscope exhibition, where you see some microscopic animals, aquatic ones, the ones in the water, and the guy there on the station was just explaining, showing us under the microscope and showing us what it means. It's just fun, while we talk about what is going on, what is actually going on, why will this inflation finish us like this, why we are trying to dissect what Naledy talked about, why foreigners should, migrant, no, foreigners, that's tourists, should pipe down, they should stop coming to South Africa because of how things have become expensive. Okay.
They bring them to the mouth, which is in the city.
Okay. So are these organisms or?
Yes, these are organisms.
Organisms, okay. Like parasites or something?
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
But
so they are living organisms.
Yes, and other smaller animals, smaller fish that
smaller
are found
fishes.
in the ocean, yes.
Oh.
But these are very small. Here's a bigger one.
Okay.
That you can find. So if you walk on the beach, and you walk down towards the water, towards where the water is in rock pools, you find many of them in different colors. They look like flowers.
Oh.
And when you're there, you can touch it, and you'll see what happens. It will suck you with its tentacles because it's sensitive, and so it brings it towards its mouth.
Is this like a Venus flytrap?
Sorry?
Is it like a Venus flytrap?
Venus flytrap. Yes, kind of. Yeah.
Oh, no, that's
but in the ocean. Yes.
In the ocean.
That's a plant, and this is in the ocean.
Yes. So they're analogous. Analogous, yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
Do you have any questions about? May I ask what is that? This is mermaid's purse. That's the name. The name of it's a mermaid's purse. But these are the eggs that sharks hatch out of. But this one is where rays hatch out of stingrays. So they hatch out of these in the empty shell called the mermaid's purse.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so that's what we picked up.
Yeah.
I was so rattled.
So these are real eggs of.
But you find this on the seashore?
Yes, you do. You do.
And you think
But
it's
they're
like
empty.
dirt.
Yeah.
I saw while and I was wondering, you see these things.
What's this?
Ooh, the shark
This is a
fin.
shark jaw.
Oh.
Yes, this is a shark jaw. And this is a jaw of a stingray.
Okay.
So they don't really have teeth, but they just grind their food. Right. Can feel?
This is a
Yeah. How does it feel?
rough.
It feels rough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have rough skin.
So these starfishes have rough skin.
Yes, they have rough skin.
Is it? So this is a real starfish.
It's a real starfish, but it's now,
dried.
Yeah, it's dried up and dead.
Oh. Okay. I never knew. I would think they are soft.
No, they were
They are
just
real-
putting them on display for it. Yeah.
They are real starfishes, so you know that
Have you seen any
their
of these
texture.
before?
So guys, let's talk about, do we really want foreigners like tourists to stop coming, like Naledy said, the impact of foreigners coming to South Africa, coming to Cape Town. So everything has both negative and positive impacts, guys, okay? The positive impact of foreigners coming in to South Africa is, you know, the economy, okay? It helps the economy. It contributes to the economy financially, you know. Tourism is a huge part of most economies. Any thriving economy, like economies like Dubai, they thrive mainly from tourism. In Dubai, you don't pay tax. It's strictly tourism, okay? So tourism is a huge part of most thriving economies. Why people, you know, if you're going to America now, if you want to go to America right now, if you can prove to the embassy that you're a real tourist coming to America to spend your money and going back, best believe you'll be granted visa, okay? That's one thing. Every economy thrives by tourists, and, you know, with tourists. They love tourists. So South Africa is not an exception. Dubai, Europe, they want you to come and tour, because you know that if you're a tourist, you're coming to spend a lot of money. You're adding, you're bringing in money to the economy, and you're not going to, you know, benefit from revenue, from tax. You're not going to benefit from much, just that you're coming to sightsee the country, look around, have fun, and go back. So tourism is a huge part of any thriving economy. So the positive impact of tourism is, it helps the economy, it helps the rand, it helps by them bringing in the dollar and changing to the rand and spending the rand, bringing in the pounds, bringing in the euros and all those other currencies. So tourism is good. It's good for the GDP of the country. It's good for the economy. If they, you know, tell you how much we make in South Africa, they will say this was made from tourism and all that. So Cape Town thrives because of tourists. I won't lie. Okay, and by the way, this is the penguin side, and I've just been going around in the ocean aquarium. This is African penguins. They are very beautiful, very, very beautiful. I've seen them, you know, several in Cape Town. So yeah, that's by the way. So tourists contribute. So I wouldn't say tourists should stop. However, that's the positive part of tourism, right? Their contribution to the economy, coming to spend, and, you know, making the country more sellable, more feasible to the international community. That is because tourists come to Cape Town. That is why Cape Town was named the most, you know, the best country in the world in 2025. If there were no tourists, nobody would know how beautiful and how, you know, nice Cape Town or South Africa is. I'll say that. So that's it. However, the negative part of tourism is that it causes also inflation in the country or around the place where they are storing. Anywhere that there's tourism, that tourist comes in, the price of things are very, very, very hiked up most times by because they are tourists. Okay, if you go to Dubai right now, you know that Dubai is very expensive because people come and spend their hard-earned money in Dubai. Okay, so if you've been to Dubai, you know that tourism is what sells Dubai, and Dubai is not a cheap country. Even those that live in Dubai will tell you that Dubai is a very, very expensive country to live in. Yes, tourism, that is the negative part of tourism. This is another part of the Two Ocean Aquarium where we are going up. I think from there you can go to where you see the sharks, and from where you see the sharks you can now exit the Two Ocean Aquarium. So this is just part of the aquarium. Just hope you're enjoying the whole sightseeing. I was explaining in the videos, but I needed to talk about this. Okay, so tourism has its positive impact and its negative impact. However, I will say that the positive impact of tourism or tourists visiting a country outweighs the negatives, because I will just say that they contribute, they come with their money, they come with money to spend in the country. So unfortunately, Nalady, darling, Sisi, we really need tourism in any country. That is why we, even as a Nigerian, there was a video I made about, if Nigeria can create tourist avenues where tourists will come in and come into the country and spend their money, it helps the economy of the country. If you look at this video, you see some divers. I think those are the people that feed the sharks or treat the water or something. You can see those divers. They are kind of bringing in food and treating the sharks or treating the water. So that is the impact of tourism, if you ask me. Tourism has its positive sides and its negative side. However, the positive sides outweighs the negatives. South Africa to the world, South Africa to the world. Without tourism, there will be no South Africa to the world. That's the truth. And an economy that doesn't have tourists visit them can't be a strong economy. Dubai is strong today, because tourists come to Dubai. So that is it. That's, I will say, is the positives, and it also has its negatives. However, the main problem we are having is inflation. I don't know how we are going to be able to lower the inflation in the world. I don't know what's the world, the people that are ruling this world. I don't know what they're, Trump and the rest of them. What are you guys doing? Because the inflation is something else. That is what people are not talking about. I think people don't want to sound like a broken record, because the effect of the inflation is really something. It's something else. It's too much. So that is what Naledy is talking about. Share your thoughts on the comment section. What are your thoughts? Do you really think that South Africa people should not come, tourists should not visit, Americans should not come? Or because in this day and time now, there's no way that when people come they will not make videos, and this social media has come to stay. The internet has come to stay. When they come, they will definitely make videos and put on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. They will make those videos. But do you really think, South Africans, tell me, would you rather Americans don't come, Europeans don't come? Because I know in my videos, when I make videos about Nigerians don't come to South Africa to migrate, South Africans are like, come and visit and go, come and invest, come and bring money. That is what every country wants. Bring money, invest, add to the economy and go. So tell me right now, what are your thoughts? Do you agree with what Naledy says, that Americans and Europeans and tourists should stop coming? They should just pipe low. They should pipe low. Don't come. Just for now. Look at this big shark. Oh my God, that shark is so big in real life. I even took a picture there. It's so beautiful. I love those sharks. My daughter, my baby daughter, she enjoyed this aquarium. I think that was her most interesting activity in Cape Town. This aquarium, she saw loads of fishes, and I'm really glad I documented it, so that this video Jachi will see it when she grows up. She had so much fun. She had mad fun. At the point that we are just moving around, they left me behind, and they were just moving ahead because she wanted to explore so much. She was moving, running around, and she didn't disturb. oh my god, Jati, when you grow up, know that you did not disturb me in this two ocean aquarium. You disturbed me every other place but in two ocean aquarium. Okay. Yes, guys. Yes. So at this point, we are done with the two ocean aquarium. Then we move to the harbor, to the sea points, where we had a ship cruise or a boat cruise. This is a pirate ship. This was like the most interesting ship cruise for me. If you know the pirate, you know this is how the pirate ship looks like. Very beautiful and looks old and rugged, and you know they were blasting music. The kids loved it. The crew dressed like pirates. We are taking pictures first of all, then we entered inside the pirate ship. It was the best ship ship cruise. Others were nice. The champagne cruise was nice, and every other cruise was nice, but this pirate ship was my most interesting because I was dancing, I was blasting music, and it was fun. I just felt like a child here. So people had fun, people enjoyed it. Okay, now let's talk about the next point that Naledy mentioned, which is actually about, she said load shedding. You guys can do something about load shedding. Do whatever, but don't come to South Africa. Okay, about load shedding, I think, yeah, the load shedding is getting better, but it's coming back again, and the water is my problem. Guys, please, guys, what is your water situation? It's really getting bad for me right now here in Rustenburg. I don't know why. That's it's just saying to say this, that everywhere in the world, it's just things are tough generally for most economies in the world. Inflation, everything is tough. Okay, yes, that's what I can say about that. So tell me what your thoughts are. What's your situation? What's your financial situation? Tell me, how are you coping? How are you coping wherever you are watching this video from? How are you coping? I pray that God will help each and every one of us and keep providing for each and every one of us, because man, things are really, things are not easy, but God got us. Okay, I pray. So let me read some comments. Somebody said, I live in Cape Town. I met a Nigerian friend, and all she said to me was, Cape Town is way too cheap compared to Nigeria. Did I not scream? We can't even pay attention in this city. Okay, girl, or yeah, it's a girl. It's not true. Sorry, that person that said that Cape Town is cheaper than Nigeria is a lie. I can tell you for free, I'm a Nigerian as well, though I don't live in Nigeria. I live here in South Africa, but I buy things from Nigeria. Cape Town is not cheaper than Nigeria. Okay, Cape Town is not cheaper than Nigeria. I will say Cape Town is not cheaper, as much as, yeah, it's comparing apples to oranges. The basis for comparison, but I won't say that Cape Town is cheaper than Nigeria. Nigeria is expensive on its own, I won't lie, because of the inflation and everything, but Cape Town is actually not cheaper. So somebody said, yo, Pringles from 35 now 70. I know, right? It's not easy. Somebody said, UK and US, please give us a break. Yo, I'm tired of these TikTok vlogs. Cape Town is full. I know. The country is a tourist destination. That's why they keep coming. That's why I don't like TikTok. People are too much in TikTok. They are a bit too much for me, because it's short videos. So they just like, I don't know. But when it comes to vlogging, they definitely will vlog when they come. So this, I see that some South Africans share this sentiment. They said, UK and US people, please give us a break. Okay, what about Africans? Do you think Africans should also give a break? That means when UK, US, Africans give us a break here in South Africa, that means it's just South Africa. I don't know, Angazi, honestly. That time, a 2-room is 3.5 million in Cape Town. They be like, whoa, houses are so cheap here. Somebody, the basis, like I said, is they are comparing Cape Town to dollars. They're comparing Cape Town where we spend rand to maybe America where they spend dollars. It's going to be cheap for them. You understand? It's going to cheap for them. Someone said Nando's full chicken price is equivalent to full tank of kwa. And I don't know what that means. So that is they are trying to reiterate that it's expensive. Girl, it's expensive. I agree. As I get ready for winter shopping in SA, okay, let me tell you guys. Some people, my sister in America, she actually likes South African clothes. She's like, she's going to send me money and I'll buy her clothes from South Africa. And some of the clothes may not be so cheap, but maybe when you compare it to, like, poetry is not cheap. It's not cheap, and shopping, the kind of things she likes are things from poetry. It's not cheap. So I feel as though, see my husband dancing. We enjoy this pirate boat so much. Me and my husband, the kids, everybody, we are just busy dancing, having fun. See my little one dancing. Oh, ma, it's not easy. It's expensive in Cape Town, but I think the trick, if you want to come to Cape Town, if you live in South Africa, start from January to plan. You can achieve it. Just put out a little bit of money. We have to do these things, unfortunately. Put out a little bit of money every month. You will achieve your goal, then you can travel. Okay, but tourists will always keep coming. If you ask me, if I know tourists, they will always come. Somebody said how they've casted Hawaii, they've casted Dubai and Paris. Now they are coming to our little African country. But yeah, the African country is beautiful, so they have to come. Now we took pictures in front of the pirate ship or pirate boat, which was very beautiful. So we went to the restaurant to eat after the whole trip. Oh, okay, this is the next day. Actually, we went to the restaurant in the hotel where we lodged. Like, this hotel, compared to what we got, it was just a family room, but it was expensive. It was in almost 20,000 for how many days we stayed, which is not cheap for us living in South Africa. But for somebody living in America and coming to America to spend, they may say, oh, it's cheap. But for us, the kind of accommodation we got, you know, and the price, it wasn't cheap for us. It was expensive. But the point is that we have to, if you plan to come to Cape Town, you have to plan, save towards it. Save it. You won't just stand up, especially if you live in South Africa here, stand up today and say, oh, I want to go to Cape Town tomorrow. No, you can't achieve that. You have to plan for it before you're able to achieve that. That's what I think. So, but going to Cape Town is expensive. It's not cheap for us. And a lot of Africans, I think a lot of Americans, they also like to come and shop for these African handmade things. Okay, in Cape Town, if you go to around that harbor place where the market is, they shop a lot of handcrafted clothes, and those clothes are expensive. Guys, I wanted to buy one shirt. It was 2.5. Eventually I bought it. It's a linen shirt, but it's handmade, and the shirt was 2,000 NJ. Like, honestly, on a normal me, I don't buy those kind of clothes. It's so expensive for me. But someone from America, they were just buying it normally, and I'm looking at them. I rationalized it in my mind. I'm like, oh, remember, these people are spending dollars, they're spending pounds and euros. So you're spending rand, making rand here and spending rand. It's going to be a lot expensive for me. But it was very cheap for, like, they didn't like hesitate. It was cheap for them. So honestly, that was the only thing I bought. And a hat. I bought a hat on top of Table Mountain, and it was 1,000 rand, just one hat. I said I had to buy something just to mark the fact that I came to Cape Town. I bought a leather belt for 600 rand. It wasn't cheap. I understand what Naledy is saying, but I understand the fact that these people buying this thing are buying it based on the fact that they are spending another currency, guys. They are spending another currency. They come with a much higher currency, and it's like easier for them to spend, and they plan their holidays, and they come to Africa to take some sun. Yeah. So another thing, somebody said the problem is that they are staying for long visits. Oh my God, it depends. Some of them plan for 1 month holiday, and you can imagine. I'm an African. Somebody said I am an African foreigner here in vacation, and I don't think SA is cheap at all, but it's amazing. Loving my stay in Santon. Okay, this person said I'm an African foreigner, so I understand maybe you're coming from an African country. Obviously it will be very expensive for you, super expensive if you're coming from any other African country, yes. But if you're coming from US, Canada, Australia, UK, any of the European countries, oh my god, I don't think it will be. So but it makes sense if you say it's expensive for you if you're an African foreigner. Okay, so yeah. Somebody also said if they're gonna come, the least they can do is pay for electricity. I know, right? Electricity is not cheap in South Africa at all. Even water, guys, water is becoming, the tariff for water is so expensive. Others are planning to buy property here in South Africa. Crying emoji. Oh my god, it's funny. Please. Okay, somebody, they are speaking. I couldn't read that. It was fine when they thought it was a jungle. Oh my god. I understand, but it also comes with its advantage. They thought it was a jungle. Africa is not a jungle. Africa is developed. It's developing, not developed completely, but it's developing. Guys, did you see my buffet? This buffet is to die for. Like, if they come to Africa, is not a jungle. Did you see the beautiful things in Africa? Look at Cape Town. Did you see the buffet? Good food. We are having breakfast at this point in the hotel because it was, you know, inclusive of breakfast, and the breakfast like 3-course meal, no cap, like 3-course standard world class meal. Beautiful. I was having parfaits here and I think some fruit salad, and the kids literally eat anything: pancakes, omelets, eggs, bacon, sausages, baked beans, different kinds of bread, whatever, name it, fruit salad, whatever, it's here. So Africa is not a jungle. We are not.
And you already got yours. What are you eating? Do they have what, meatballs? Okay. We'll manage what they have. We'll eat what they have, actually, not managing, because there are lots of. I want omelette. Who do I ask for omelette? You know, I get my food at once, then I just sit and eat. Normal me. So I already got granola. Give me one. Okay, thank you. Jachi, are you done eating? Eat, okay? No, don't be done. No, okay, good girl. Let's see, little veggies in the form of mushroom. Little baby potatoes, baked baby potatoes. Sausages. I normally get sausage for Jachi. I hope she'll eat it. Because I'm not too much of a fan of sausages. Bacon. And that's it. Oh, I forgot to get pancakes for Jachi. Yeah, baby girl. Want some pancakes? No, you pour so many stuff. Eat it, girl.
So guys, we are just eating breakfast. This was our routine in the morning. Every morning, we come downstairs, eat breakfast from the buffet as a family, chit chat a little with the girls, then we go about our day. We did this till the end of our holiday. However, going back to our previous discussion, I think this whole sentiment is coming from the place of inflation. I'm also feeling it. I think everyone is feeling it, honestly. Someone is saying, I really preferred it when, okay, it was seen as a jungle. Yeah, somebody said ama beans is 70 rand. Speaking from a student's perspective, girl, it's expensive. Things are very expensive. I can imagine a student, how a student in the ref is coping. You get 70 rand, a tin of beans. It's expensive. Somebody said I miss it when it was a secret. Life was someone else says life was peaceful when it was invisible. Someone says at least I'm not the only one who noticed this. Okay, I will say that if you're talking about Cape Town particularly, yes, Cape Town is a little more expensive than the rest of South Africa, but things are now very, very generally expensive. Things are too expensive that I wonder how people are coping, like I said generally, previously. So I don't know who will help us, honestly, but people need help. The government needs to do something. I don't know how they can curb this inflation because it's not getting better and people are not getting raises. Water is expensive, light expensive, clothing is expensive, food, bread, pap, things are very expensive, honestly. So I understand, like, all the points that we've previously watched. Please give this video a thumbs up, okay? Share this video, let someone see it, comment what are your thoughts, okay? How are ya? You're good. So now I don't know, the 5 or the 6, I can't remember. Yeah, we are on our way for a massage today. So, and I'm feeling myself. I've been giving back to back, so we're almost there. This is the environs. Cape Town is beautiful. Like, I just decided to enjoy instead of So guys, the last clip you saw, we were meant to go for a massage, a family massage, but that massage did not happen again. The girls were very mad. It was supposed to be their first massage ever, but our ticket was supposed to, he said you can choose a massage, but when we got there they said we didn't choose the one that should give us a massage. Stories. Anyway, we had to leave that place. The girls, we are not having it, but we decided to do something instead because that was the activity we had planned for the day. We now said, okay, let's go to a museum. There were a lot of museums there. A museum, what is the correct pronunciation? Please tell me on the comment section. So there were a lot of museums, like 3 or 4 museums in Cape Town, but we chose the Cape Town National Museum, which was I think should be the biggest or the main one. And when we got there, it was late. They were almost closing, but that's why South Africans are nice. At least some the ones that I've met. So the lady allowed us. She said it was 30 minutes before closing time, but since we told her we are coming from Rustenburg and that we just came to, we came on a holiday, she said okay, she will allow us. Then we went, and she didn't charge us because it was almost closing time, so they didn't charge us. So we started seeing all the animals. The kids really had fun. Different things in the museum, though we didn't cover all the whole size of the museum because that museum is very big. And that's actually my first time going to a museum. I have not been to a museum or an art gallery before, so this is my first time and I really enjoyed it. The girls enjoyed it. They saw a lot of creatures, birds, animals that could be found in Cape Town. That museum is all about Cape Town, South Africa, rather. Yeah. I understand. Let me take pictures of you people. No, I'm not doing that. So this is the South African Museum. We are at the South African Museum to see all the antiques and museum things. I don't think I've actually been to a museum before. Mama, take a picture of me. Okay, this is an elephant bird.
Are they extinct?
Has to be a big bird.
Okay, and then this one here is a red bishop bird.
Bird.
Now
These are some birds that you can see in South Africa. You know, right? These birds are very common. Even in Nigeria, I think they are there. Good girls.
Okay, now this one here, is
Okay, yeah, penguins. Penguins are in South Africa. I don't think there are penguins in Nigeria, okay?
No, we have not looked for it.
We've not seen them.
in Nigeria?
I don't think so.
yellow bishop bird. This one here.
So these are more birds.
More.
What's the name of these ones, Chigo?
This is a hummingbird.
And this? Yes, I used to see this one, this ugly one.
These are. This is like a raven, I think, with a cool haircut.
Cool haircut.
Yeah, they all got some cool haircuts.
What is this?
One of them is a pizza, one of them is a umbrella bird, one of them is a cock of the rock.
Good. Hey, sit, Chigo.
By a light.
Not into birds. Yeah?
Is the female sign going to the side or at the bottom?
I don't know.
Like, is it the one that's a circle with a side arrow, or the one with a circle at the bottom?
How will I know these things you're asking me?
Mommy, you went to school, so you should know.
Is it everybody that went to school knows everything?
Yes.
No, I don't know
Daddy,
everything.
which one is the female sign? The one with the circle that's going this way? or
Female
the one
sign
with
of
the
what?
circle that's going down?
Female sign of what? It doesn't attack anything. More birds.
No, these birds, we don't know everybody's testing.
I guess.
Oh, I can name these birds.
Birds are here.
These ones on the run is a Cape Cormorant.
What is happening?
Oh no, I just know it in my mind, Daddy. I just know it in my mind. Yes, Daddy, you trying to trust me? Okay. Now these ones scattered in the bunch here, mainly the walder and the wallpaper.
Cape what? No.
Garnet.
Don't say the real name so.
The name is a Cape Garnet. Mommy, their actual names are Cape Garnet. If you
Really?
If you ask scientists, they'll say yes, I am correct.
Oh, these are owls. Ikwikwi. All.
owls.
Owls. Ikwikwi. No. Bluebirds.
A barred owl, another owl is a pearl spotted owl, and third owl is a spotted.
Most of these birds are also in Nigeria. You see this bird like scum. Ikwikwi here.
Oh, yeah.
The sixth one is an African blue. The seventh one is a greenwood.
Ajashima. Guinea fowl.
Oh, guinea fowl.
This one we eat it in Nigeria.
Is it nice?
And we eat the bird. We call it ogazi.
Oh, guys.
Ogazi is the best kind of aqua. Mama, stand there. Stand with the guinea. Stand there. Because you're a Nigerian girl who should be eating guinea fowl, but you're not.
Honey, but you never give us guinea fowl. Stop
Eating guinea fowl.
You did not give me guinea fowl. Don't feed us.
Okay, now these are bird nests.
This
Okay, elephant.
come over here. These are the mammals.
Oh. Can you recognize the big five?
Yes. This is one of the big five.
Which other one is the big five?
This rhino.
Rhino is a big five. Elephant is a big five. Which other one is a big five? Which other animal is part of the big five? Yes? I don't know. Mma, if you people can, anybody that names five, Mma, start. you go to school, you should know the big five. If you leave South Africa today, or if somebody asks you any question, you should know the big five. Is enough.
Who starts?
Mma starts because she's younger. Mma, let's see. No, call their names. One of the big five is what? I can't hear you, lion. 2, yeah. A rhino. 3. Why are you asking me? This one a big five. So you mentioned 3.
Yeah.
Is that all you know?
No, I want to guess now.
You don't. It's not about one thing. It's about getting it. Okay, you didn't get it. Nicole, mention the big five.
Lion.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Also a rhino.
Just mention. Yeah.
Rhino. Is it a buffalo or a brother something?
Something.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's the English word is buffalo, but like the Afrikaans word is the correct one. But yeah. Anyways, it's a buffalo.
No, you can't. You can have to call it the way they call it here in South Africa.
What do you call?
That buffalo thing.
The African buffalo.
Yeah, that African buffalo thing.
That's what they call it.
Yeah, African buffalo.
You didn't get it, though.
No,
But
guys, okay,
go
can I
on.
just say
Go the other ones.
A jaguar.
What is jaguar? What do you have here? What is this one? So you're not counting leopard. Did you count it?
A buffalo.
Yeah, it's one of the big five. And this one. the lion.
Yeah, I already said that.
Then you have the other one, the rhino, the elephant. Is it not finished? Let's go.
The big five.
Mommy, can I try again?
Try again, Mma.
And leopard. I said that, Mama. I said that.
Sure.
Mma, say good in picture.
Lion.
Lion.
Buffalo. Is it a buffalo?
Buffalo.
Sorry, I can say more.
Rhino.
Can I say elephant? Well, elephant, then leopard.
Mma, what is this animal? What is it? What? Animal. Go and point it. What is the name? Anwa. I stand in front of the Jachi.
In Afrikaans, it's called a yakko.
Look. What is it called? Jachi, look at. Nobody should say it. Jachi, this you should know this one. What is this one? Monkey. Good. Monkey. Jachi, look at this one. Look at this one, Jachi. That one on the floor. What is it called? Should be a porcupine. It's a porcupine.
Not a porcupine. It's not a porcupine.
Looks like a porcupine. Whatever.
A porcupine is basically.
Okay, Jachi, look at this one. Up to
Jackie, what's
This
this?
is a.
No, chimpanzee.
chimpanzee. Chigo, come and stand here. Stand here. Okay, guys. Let's go. Okay. Oh. Okay, look at this one. This is a cat, of
It's an
course.
African cat.
African cat. So yeah, we are leaving the. This museum is big. Oh. Oh yeah, giraffe is part of the big five. Yes, nobody mentioned it. Giraffes are definitely part of the big five. Oh yeah, you people, 3 of you, come and stand here for pictures. Yes, giraffe, Jachi. Giraffe. Huh? Yeah. Okay. This is another part. Oh my god, this is so cute.
Weren't these all sketched?
Yeah, things that you can see in Africa and their history. In South Africa and their history. Chico, take me. Take me.
Mommy, what fish is this?
I think it's these are other parts of the museum. And yeah.
20 rand each.
Come. We are now leaving the museum. This place is beautiful. South African Museum.
I wanted to go see the art gallery.
The art gallery. This place is a place to visit.
Because I love doing art.
You love doing art?
Yeah, I love drawing and sketching.
Is it?
I mean, you've seen some of my sketches before, haven't you?
I have. Ebe a dịcha ahụ ihe a mana ọ dịkwa mma ilere anya kekwa m chacha katiku. No, Jachia, I did see it. I did, yeah. I did see elephant. No, you see giraffe. It was a mistake though. Something she did by mistake. You're not supposed to count it against her. Did you print Nico? No, say Nico, sorry. Thank you, good girl. You're such a good girl, okay?
Give Daddy a kiss.
Give mommy a kiss. Mwah. You're such a sweet girl, Jochi. Oh, this is CBD of Cape Town, yeah. There are tall buildings everywhere. Like you can see, lots of tall buildings. Everywhere you go, tall building. Everywhere you go, tall building. This is not necessary. This is Mandela Road place. Just leave it around. So normally things like museums are built in the heart of the city most times. It was a nice experience, I would say. Yes, bus ticket, thank you. Did you enjoy the giraffe? What animals did you see? Giraffe, yeah. What else did you see? Did you see monkey? Huh? Did you? Monkey. Yeah, did you see monkey today? Yeah. Did you like monkey? You didn't like monkey? No. Okay. Did you see elephants? I did, yeah. I did see elephants. No, you see giraffe. It's not only giraffe that was there. There was lots of birds. Anyway, so this is Cape Town CBDs. But it was a mistake though. Something she did by mistake. You're not supposed to count it against her. Did you print Nico? No, say Nico, sorry. Thank you, good girl. You're such a good girl, okay?
Give Daddy a kiss.
Give mommy a kiss. Mwah. You're such a sweet girl, Jochi. So guys, after the museum trip, we came to the restaurant by the sea point to eat, and we were very hungry and tired at this time. The kids were not talking, they were not in the mood to, because they were hungry, they were really hungry. But me and my husband, we were just chatting. So the sea point has nice restaurants, very beautiful restaurants, and the South African Museum was very beautiful. Okay, so we ate
very expensive meals. Their food is quite expensive, like I was saying, expensive. When the see points, you see a meal for like 500, 600 per one meal, you know, and it was very small. So, but we had to eat, but it was very good. It was fish, a seafood meal and pasta. The kids ate pasta. I ate fish. My husband ate some kind of form of pasta. You can see the meals were very nice. Don't mind you, it looks big, but it's not big. It's really small. This for the girls, and this is like what we could afford for them there, because it was very expensive. Like, I think this meal was like 600 per person. It was at the sea point by the harbor point there, those restaurants there at Cape Town. So yeah, very classic meals. I will say the truth, but expensive. So that brings us to wrapping up with this video. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, and that was how we ended our day. It was a very nice day. This Cape Town holiday was really beautiful. There's a lot of places to see in Cape Town. There's a lot of things to do in Cape Town, but there's a lot of money to be spent. Okay, so talking about is it okay for foreigners, US Americans, all those people to keep coming? Yeah, they can keep coming so long as they are bringing in what they should be bringing into the country. However, the inflation really needs to be done about the inflation. The inflation is where the problem is. Honestly, the inflation we are experiencing in the whole world, not even only in South Africa. We are also feeling it in South Africa, but all over the world there's inflation, and that is where the problem is. The inflation rate is so high. You see the food, we finished it in no time, and yeah, we went to the next. This was the next day. I think we are about rounding off our holidays. This was about the last activity the girls had or so. The trampoline park. They went to the trampoline park, and they had some activities. I was so tired at this point. I just told my husband to go and help me, record them, and that was it. So South Africans asking foreigners to stop coming to South Africa. You Americans and Europeans, yeah, you can come. If you have to stop here, the advantage of you coming will stop, and the disadvantage will stop also. But if you have to keep coming, we'll have to deal with the advantages and the disadvantages. So that's actually the end of this video, guys. What are your thoughts? Share your thoughts. Okay, is it okay for foreigners to keep coming to South Africa? Have you been to Cape Town? Please, I want everybody to indicate, have you been to Cape Town? What were your thoughts? Did you enjoy Cape Town? What activities did you enjoy the most? For me, Table Mountain always for me. I think all the activities are actually good. The boat cruises, the restaurant, exploration. We explore restaurants a lot, and we also explore most places that we can. So Cape Town is always a win for me, if you ask me. The girls, I think they've been to Cape Town 2 times now. Myself, I've been to Cape Town 3 times. Me and my husband, and the little one wants this our first time. And at all the times, we have always enjoyed our stay. Yeah, and we ended this day by going to John Dory. John Dory is one of the restaurants I enjoyed in Cape Town this period, because their rice was to die for. Their fishes were good. The girls enjoyed their sushi so much. They were eating their sushi. I think they had a thing for sushi in this holiday. This was them eating the sushi. I said before, I don't like sushi. I don't think I'll ever like sushi. One thing about me is what I don't like, I know I will not like it. I will not eat it. Some things in this world, some food, trust me, I'm not going to eat them. There are some things I'm not going to eat. You see sushi, I'm never going to test it. You see ewedu and amala, like it's a Nigerian meal from the Yoruba part, I'm never going to test it. What else? I think these are the 2 food I know I'm not going to test. These 2 things. I don't know about other things I'm not going to test. But you see amala, ewedu, sushi. Some things I don't really eat so much. Not that I'm not going to tell, like pap, South African pap. I don't eat it so much, but I eat it. I've eaten it a few times, but there are some meals I know that I have not eaten. I will not eat. I'm never going to eat things like sushi, things like ewedu, things like amala. Yeah. So share your thoughts on the comment section. Please like this video, subscribe. My husband, me, and our meals were coming, and you will see the rice. The rice is so good. The good thing is, whenever we are at this restaurant, Jati has a thing of, she sleeps, and it's a good thing. See, the person that taught them how to eat sushi, their daddy, he taught them how to use this chopstick. He taught them how to use this and how to eat sushi. And myself, I'm not a sushi person. And yeah, but we enjoyed our stay. Thank you, Cape Town. Thank you, South Africa. And yeah, share your thoughts. Have you been to Cape Town? What was your most interesting location, your most interesting adventure? Would you like to come to Cape Town? If you've not come to Cape Town, just share your thoughts with me. Like I said, share this video, subscribe on this video, comment, and yeah, I will see you on the next one. See how the girls are eating the sushi with their chopsticks. Yeah, it's good to have kids that they are explorers like their dad. It's recently that their dad stopped eating some things, you know, because you know, when someone is getting older, you have to be careful of what you, but he has been someone that explores. So for me, I don't explore with food. You see, when I go to the restaurant, I like to eat what I know already that works for me. You see, when it comes to exploration, you won't find me there. You can't catch me with exploring food, but my children explore with food just like their dad, and it's okay. I mean, it's okay. So yeah, I think after this we spent a few more days. I don't know, I don't think we had any other activity in Cape Town. The next vlog will be when we were actually leaving Cape Town and we came back home. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bear with me, guys. I'm sorry I've not been posting so well because a lot of changes, but I promise I will do better. Okay, I'll do better, guys. I will see you on the next one. I think my food was coming at this point or some. What were we chatting about? I can't even remember at this point. But my food, I ate rice and fish. John Dory is not close anywhere around Northwest. If John Dory was in Northwest, trust me, I'll be eating. They have things similar to Ocean Basket, but I like their rice. I really like their rice. I like Ocean Basket's fish. All their seafood is good, but you see the rice of John Dory, I like it. I also like their seafood as well. So like we ate this food up to 3 times in Cape Town. You see this rice, there's something else, rice and fish and prawns, I think. Yeah, but it was a very, very interesting sweet meal. Sweet meal. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I had to like compress this vlog into one because I didn't have the time to start posting them individually. This girl is awake at this time. She's eating calamari head. she was awake all the while she was not awake. So what I do is, when after my girls eat sushi, I also buy side rice for them so that they will be kind of full. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I've said thank you how many times. I'll see you on my next one, guys. Au revoir. This is the fish. The fish was so good. I liked it. Subscribe, share, comment, like. Okay, bye.